Hey everybody, how's it going? Before we get started, I wanted to go ahead and say a big thank you to everybody that's going and supporting the Twitch and showing some love over there. This is actually a game that we had from one of our moderators where we did a free coaching session for them and kind of just went in and fine-combed some of the stuff and figured out if there was some big things that might have been holding them back a little bit. This is a diamond lobby, as you guys would have seen in the first part, but I thought this was a pretty good one. So if you guys want a chance to have your own stuff reviewed, go ahead and check out the Twitch that's linked down below, as well as the Discord server that we have down below. We have a lovely community over there that is super duper helpful, and they are full of knowledge for everybody that is completely free. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I mean, it's a pretty good number, and this was like this was a bit ago, so.
Come, my minion.
So you jumped down here. Was there a reason why you left, or were you just worried that you heard Hella, or like whoever was behind you? Out of curiosity. You heard footsteps? Okay, okay. You just didn't know, you knew they were behind you, but you didn't know that they were, okay, I get you. Which one are you? You're F1, easy. Okay. That's a little scary. Maybe dashing out over to the other side if you were, like, worried about it. Just because I don't like dropping in the middle of the street, just in case you do get, like, mowed over.
Just in time.
Okay, big kill and Strange. His team didn't help him at all. That's good. Okay, I like the idea. Do you want to be alone in case there's a panther or something? Oh, I get you, I get you. Okay, I like the instant portal. Good luck.
Come, my minion.
Unlucky. Okay. So, this part I actually enjoy, because the Moon Knight being up here alone is, like, huge, because this character sucks 1v1, right? So that's huge. By the way, Zombified, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Playing Magic on console is such a plus. I could share one of the games I played less desirable if you want to make fun of me. I mean, as long as you think you can get something out of it, sure. I mean, it's up to you, man. Okay. So you drop down afterward. So this part is a little bit scary to me, right? Just because, your team, it's like Tim the Tatman and like did a thing where he was like clowning on Ninja. And while I'm not gonna do this to like clown on you or anything, it's kind of helpful, right? So it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like, where is Yoon's and where's our team, right? And our team is like kind of pushed hella far back. While like these guys aren't gonna look at you, obviously. In a 1v3, like with Cloak and Dagger and like Strange and Moon Knight, I'm hard to press to say that you kill anything that's not Moon Knight, and you don't really have the cooldowns for this. Yeah, like look, your stuff is kind of on like a big CD timer right here. I do a lot of aimless wandering around. Yeah, so we'll talk about this in League of Legends, the awesome game that is known for its outstanding player base, right? Kind of something that I like talking about is like moving with purpose, right? So like it's always have like a goal in mind whenever you're moving somewhere, like amidst like other people. Like if you're just fucking around and spawn, obviously who cares? But if you're like in this situation where like you're walking and you have the other team, right? You want to be doing something with like an intention, right? So right here, it's kind of like a thing where it's like, where's my team at? I like to get into this habit of like before I re-engage something, I press tab, who's dead on my team, and like. As you can see, like, just by pressing tab, Squirrel and Moon are dead. So, it's kind of a hard situation to be in. What's up, Darthcole? So you could be in a really, really bad situation, because now if you die, the dynamic changes, right? Because you're going to be staggered because you're going to fight through this, and then you come back after that's happening, and what if somebody else is dead? You're perma-staggered, right? So, rather than jumping down here, taking a right, and just going back to your team, or the even safer option, going back through their spawn and going up the stairwell. That would be safer, right? Yeah, think of like a jungler. So as Magic, like you can be brawling with team, like we talk about in like the guides and whatever. But in this particular situation, whenever there's no team to like back up and brawl with, it's kind of better to just play your life because you really don't want to die needlessly here, right? Because then you get into positions like this. Like, look at how much damage you're taking on the run back. Granted, you had like the little bit of bonus HP, but like I'm inclined to say that you probably don't even die here if not for walking this way and you just gone up and waited or like dashed out, you know, just a little bit more safe. I look like Connor from Sing Street. I have no idea who that is, but I hope it's a good thing. Okay, let's look at your pathing at the start. I don't know what is this portal. Okay. I like the look for the healer at the start. I like that.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's a toughie. I actually was not expecting that to hit you. Okay. So, I like, in this situation, how you kind of, like, dip onto the rocket, right? But in this instance, I guess you portal, like, through it or whatever. I don't think I understand this portal. I don't think I do either. This guy's a little bit of a silly guy. So, I actually like you jumping through the portal. I think, okay, so somebody explained this to me in a really, really good terms. I don't want you to think about these abilities on your bottom right-hand corner, right? I don't want you to think of those as being, like, your best in your kit, right? The best part about your kit, in all honesty, is your basic attack, your big, giant sword swings. Like, those are really, those are the kit. That's the best part. Everything ends at that, and it starts at that, right? There are certain situations, right, where it's going to be, how do you watch your old matches? It's in the replay settings. I had a code for this one, though. They're located in the Discord. But in this situation, right, you can drop on the raccoon without using an ability. This is where it's preferable, and then you use the dash or the portal to follow up, right? Because then, whenever, like, say this rocket does dash away, now you've got a dash to follow. Like, you can chase him and he's low because you just hit him with your basic attacks. It's good that you land the combo here, but he lives barely. Imagine if you just, like, whittled him down to half and then you dashed at him as he was coming out. Imagine he's sliding on this railing up here, but now whenever he comes down to land, you have a dash for this kill, you know? Then you kill him and you get away, right? Which is the big pleaser. That's the thing you want, right? 106-second portal to go 8 meters forward. Yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, take it obviously if it's there, but that's so weird that he would do that. But overall, that death at the end was kind of just a tragedy, but we could have probably avoided that if we would have just make sure that you're using your abilities. You want to get into the habit of like min-maxing these things, so that way you have them whenever you really need them. But I like the idea of killing the rocket, so we're not going to harp on that too much. Okay. I actually would have followed there, but I understand why you didn't, being safer. Hey, Baby Bunny, thank you so much for the follow. Really fat Moon Knight ult. Unfortunate that she gets rezzed. Okay. I like the try. I know this is a lot harder on console to do than it is on like mouse and keyboard. For sure, like these big like giant turns. But see how you're holding your dash? This is so much better because like I know you miss here, but you have the right intention. She's low enough that this kills, right? That's like the big thing. You whiffed a lot of dashes. Hi Harry, welcome in. I find myself overusing my abilities instead of waiting for them to use their cooldowns. Right. Hi Spark. Hi Rye, welcome in. Right here, this is really good because you have your portal still, and you also have your dash. Now, this is more of a console issue, I feel like, because I know that, on Overwatch, when I played that game, whenever people would, like, move on my screen really quickly, it's a lot harder for me on controller back whenever I played there. But I like you holding your ability here, waiting for the Hela to move, rather than just, like, dumping it on her. Because you held it earlier in the middle of the team fight and waited till she birded, which is huge. That's great. Rank reset got announced. I need to lock in before so I can get the invisible skin. Yeah, chat, for everybody that's not aware, the 21st, there's a rank reset. If you do not have your invisible woman skin, you will not get it if you are not gold or higher on the 21st. Just saying. I think you miss them because your sensitivity is a bit too low, but maybe I'm tripping. Well, they're on controller as well. Okay, this is just like kind of a tragic fight. Let me rewatch. Okay. Did we have our dash? No, it was on cooldown. So this situation, right? Right here, when you kind of dip back with your portal, notice how this cloak ult is here. I understand the sentiment of like wanting to help your team, right? So my biggest thing here would be like when they're in this cloak ult and you already have your ultimate, essentially whenever you go over here and you start punching them, all you're really doing is giving them a chance to kill you because you don't have anything for this, right? Because you're on blue team here. So that's not our ult. So dipping to the left here and just going all the way around, you would live in the situation. And then after that, we can talk about like looking for an ultimate angle. This ult just got used and their other support is a rocket, right? So think of it this way, right? If you back off of this and you come all the way around to help your team, or maybe we go all the way up here, we back up our Moon Knight because this guy's not in the ult, and then we can ult, kill the people on the outside, and then we can move to the inside as the ultimate is on its way out, right? Hi, Spark. What's up? What's up, Austin? I agree, Alien. Wait, what? I want to say thank you for the videos. You really made it easier for me and my friend to learn Magic. I appreciate it, man. Welcome in. I think my brain was turned off whenever I was dumping damage, to be honest. Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. In this situation, if you were like farming ult, I actually wouldn't mind it as much. But the issue is like we need to think of team fights as like a transaction, right? So a give and a take, right? So by moving into this, you're giving your life potentially to do damage. What is the takeaway though if they're in the support ult, right? Nothing. You know? So like you get hardly anything for like damaging here. And they get a lot because you are potentially dead, right? But overall, I mean like I don't hate it. The ult was on the way out, but I think maybe if we ulted I would love this a lot more. But it's okay. Your team dies, you end up keeping your ultimate. Now they're down a bunch of shit. So they ult a lot, we don't ult any for the most part. Could be worse.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Okay, kind of waiting on the team. Oh, goodbye, Punisher. Wait a second, dude. Wait, hold on. Your Strange is throwing. What is this guy doing? I'm sorry. Bear with me for a second. Am I not... Is it not true that their spawn is right here? Oh, your team didn't seem to know they spawned from here? That's what I'm... Like, what... What is this ult? Like, even if you kill them all, what does this accomplish? They come out closer to your team than not? Hello? Now they have spawn pointed, like, protection. What? Mr. Strange is a silly guy. Let him cook? I mean, he's burning the food, but we can let him cook. I mean... Low-key best eye I've ever seen. Okay. So this is kind of like what we talked about a minute ago, right? So, I kind of get the sentiment, like, the Strange is, like, throwing his shit in the trash or whatever. But, I know this is probably more of, like, a tilt thing that you just did right here. But I would probably lean in towards the idea of maybe, like, just not using cooldowns to engage a lot of the time. In this fashion, anyway. Obviously, like, we don't have to talk about, like, the reason why this is a bad engage. But a bigger thing is that even if there was one dude here, we don't really need to be burning all of this, especially if it's the Thor. Like, saving your shit, brawling with it, and then using it would be a much, much safer, safer tool, right? Because now, again, like, we're on a stagger, our teammate's about to die, and they're going to be late. Moon Knight and Cloak are probably dead here in a second. Yeah. So now they're going to be late to this fight. Hydrate, I got you. You think Human Torch is going to have the new rank skin? I hope it's the thing. Personally, I hope it's the thing.
It's now.
I actually like the thing a lot.
I was
Expect a Human Torch skin though, because I really like that character too. I like this. Dropping demon. Uh-oh. Nice try. I like the idea. Trying to get out with the dash. Killing Thor's huge though. Dropping the demon here. I like this. If you're going to use a cooldown, I think people rely way too much on the spin. Just dropping demon for the sake of dropping demon to just hit the tank is a really, really good thing. So I actually really like this here. Do you only do Magic replays? No. If you have something else you want me to watch, I can watch it for you. We did a Spider-Man replay last time, actually.
I climbed out of limbo. This is
Can you dodge ults with portals? Yeah, you can. You can dodge everything in the game with the portal. Oh, that's sick. Okay, good shit. Did you land an ability before? Is that what happened? See, this is kind of the same thing we were talking about earlier. You didn't burn a movement cooldown for the sake of hitting her. That's way safer, because then if you land the ability, you've got to land one ability instead of landing, you know, using a portal. You're dumping way less resources into this, right? So even if you miss here, you've got 2 portals you can leave. So I really like the projectiles like option instead. Sadly, dash is 2 hitboxes, so you have to predict enemy actions to dodge AoE. Yeah, this is a really, really good one. So here's the thing. I just got here. Oh my god. I actually really like this ult. Wait, hold on. This is good. This is good. I like this. Thor or Hulk walks forward, and you walk forward with him. I actually dig this. Okay, nice try. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Okay. So, it worked out, so I'm, like, not gonna, like, harp on you too much. But, for future reference, this bitch is throwing so fucking hard. What the fuck? Jams, hey, welcome in. Welcome in. What the fuck is this bitch doing, by the way? Cloak, hello? Like, what? What are we doing here? Like, this strange here, right? Like, he's hitting you, or whatever the fuck. But, like, if they're in heal form, you die. Like, pretty handily, actually. Like, if they just dump cooldowns on you, like, it's a pretty solid death. That's crazy, Meng. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. So, I like, you get the kill. Awesome, cool. But this is a really risky one. I would have preferred you just dash out with your cooldowns, but, I mean, it worked, so... That's just so weird to me. And you live, too. That's so crazy. Why is your cloak healing you more than their cloak was healing their strange? That was so weird. Senior cloak, what are you doing here? What a weirdo. Yeah, it's also so weird that they didn't die. That was crazy. Welcome in, Gems. You're playing the ult. I dig it. Moon Knight comes up to back you up. I like taking this spot, this angle up here.
come, my minion.
Huh? Oh, you said something. That was actually disgusting, I'm not gonna lie to you. Inark Koala, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I dig it though, that was cool. Do you want me to posting replay codes in Discord or chat? Post them in Discord, it's a lot easier for me to navigate. Welcome in, everybody. For those of you curious, for right now, we're just going over them. If you want to be at the front or whatever, Yon Yone, welcome in. We will, like, it's a guaranteed review at 1,000 bits. And then, if not, then we're just going over people that we have randomly.
Behold the god of thunder!
Okay, Thor goes out. Big portal. Wait, is that your strange? I think so. No, it wasn't. Do you have a strange still? No, you don't. You have a Thor. Or a Hulk. Okay, I dig it. He dies. He has no movement. Good kill. See, here I feel like you're actually being a little bit too, like, timid. I would run at this guy in a straight line. Remember that we talked about, like, Moon Knight? This character in a one-on-one scenario might be, like, the worst at 1v1ing in the game. Like, just straight up, this character does not do well in a 1v1. I would just run at this guy, to be honest. It's good that you're being timid with him. But if we, like, ran at him, this never happens, you know?
Final 10 seconds.
That strange has no choice but to die to Magik. Yeah, very unfortunate. Me trying to learn this game right now. Welcome in.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. The current score is
Overall,
2.
I think you did a pretty good job in the first round here. I think a lot of the deaths that we went over are definitely, like, you know, fixable for sure. I think that you definitely a lot of the things we talked about you could have definitely fixed, but I liked a lot of the plays that you did actually do. Like the times you did commit, other than like the one where the cloak and dagger was AFK. That was pretty good though.
4,
Hydrate, I got you.
3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
The moo. Yeah, they almost had it. She was caught lacking. I actually don't mind this at all. Like, this bitch deserves to die for this. Like, this was actually good. Normally I would say, hey, let's not do this, but she's like just completely in the wrong for being up here. Okay. Okay. This is something that we definitely gotta talk about, because this could be a problem for, like, many reasons, right? Hey, oh my god, holy crap, I almost had a stroke. Baller Jacobs, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. I target healers, yeah. Jumpin' jacks? Alright, I got you. But the reason why this is, like, bad or whatever, so, while we know Moon is up there, we don't know, like, if anybody else is up there behind him, right? So, it's a big problem where we don't really have enough information for this. Is their cloak throwing? I don't know. But, pushing Moon Knight out here is really, really good. I would prefer you to take the safe angle and not dash up, because we want to save this cooldown in case it goes sideways. Just because, like, we know Moon is up here, and if nobody's calmed, you're not going to know Squirrel is up here just yet. But we want him out of here, but we don't... Floating the play is just as good as, like, engaging, right? Think about this play, but don't necessarily, like, commit to it so hard, because, as you can see, we dash up, she reacts, now he's reacting, and now you're just, like, dead. Which definitely could have, like, been something that we stopped, right? Magik just does anything she wants for the most part. Okay. I like the disengage. Saw where all that white monster estrogen is going while you did. Oh my god, shut up. Fucking Calvin, bro. Okay, Squirrel's dead, it's a 5v6. Ooh, okay. So your ult ends and that's where we end up dying. This is an unfortunate one. Yo, it's Darkchild IRL, the GOAT. Go to Miss Prime, the magic of lifetime, the YouTube phenomenon, the guy with the skills. Sup, bro, you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Not find the channel for replays. It's called replay. Hold on. It's underneath the random. In the general category, it's in rivals category. White monster estrogen? Yeah, don't ask questions about it, bro. This is kind of a hard one. So, okay. After the cloak and dagger ult, this is kind of like where we need to just be like, okay, they're ulting, and now a big thing is like we're in our ult, right? But it's been down for a second. You always need to be like, whose ult ends last, right? Like, who's is going to be there when the dust settles? And you're both running healer and raccoon, right? So you're running raccoon and then cloak and dagger invisible. You're always going to be, you know, you could have your invisible woman ult 3 seconds after the cloak ult goes down. You're still going to lose your ult first, right? So going out and just leaving until this is gone, it's probably the play here. Notice how your Groot is also backing up. I would just like hightail it out of here because there's just never a situation where you're able to win right here. Never ever. And your Groot ends up dying for the same reason. Thank you, Jams.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
I got you.
Same thing here. So, like, we dash up to take the space. Luckily, she gets scared and buzzes off. But imagine if she fights this, right? Now, she's got 2 roots, and you have 1 ability to leave, you know? So this is kind of a big, scary no-no. Because now, like, we're using so many cooldowns to get up here, whenever we could have just gone up the ramp and shoved her off the normal way. Because, if I'm Squirrel Girl and I saw you knowing what Magik does, and I see you dash up here and only hit me with the big swing, I'm going to throw my root down and I'm just going to blast you with acorns until you're off my screen and I'm going to run away. Or I'm going to blast you with acorns knowing I have 2 movement abilities, and even if you do get close to me, I'm jumping out, you know? So you are in a lot bigger, more of an annoying position, because if she gets pushed, she can leave. If you get pushed now, you're dead. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it, right? Good luck, alien. So that's like that's the large thing that I want you to like consider, right? Do I rely on healers or health pack more? Kind of like a bit of both, I would say. Hi Spark, what's the queue looking like? So this gameplay is plat 1, I believe. So the way that it works right now is that there's a bit of a queue, but if somebody, like, if bits are kind of something that'll shove you towards the priority part. Do not, let me emphasize, I don't recommend that people spend bits on this unless they absolutely think they need it. Okay, I actually like this kill. Again, like, you get the projectile and you dash in, you do the damage, and then you walk forward, help your team. Because now it's a 5v6. This is huge for you guys. I like the idea. Okay, right here. Well. Okay. I like it. Never mind. This is good. I like it.
Girls are going to hate me.
Come, my minion.
Okay. W demon. I like this ult. I always love whenever there's a rocket on the other team, because it makes me feel I can kind of just ult whenever I want to. Because they don't have 2 support ults for it. Because you're always getting value. If they support ult, well then now they don't have one. And if there's a rocket, then what's he going to do? Enjoy the amplifier at you? Rocket's replays, watch the heal with bot mechanics. That would be intense, let me tell you. I've got something to say about rocket players. They should be doing damage. That's all I'm going to say, but it's okay. How do I deal with flyers? For the most part, unless like they're low to the ground, I just ignore them or I swap. Okay. Let's talk about this really quick, right? Okay. So, when they're playing kind of up in your face like this, like we go ahead and take a look. Thor's like in your shit, right? And Thor has been in your shit for like a lot of the game. I want you to start considering like moving down these, oh hello, these side corridors. Even if she's not here, floating the idea is good. Just because like if you take a look, notice how their Moon Knight is always in a really weak spot in every fight that he's doing. Your job on this character is going to be a lot of finding out who is their weakest link, going and dealing with them and making them mauled to the point where their team gets mad at them and calls them bad words, right? Because you want them to not be part of the game. Because if you kill this guy, then it's a 5v6 for 1. And for 2, Moon Knight, who's their big damage DPS right now, we go ahead and press tab. He's like their big honcho, their head honcho in terms of like the damage number. He's out of the game, right? And that can be really good for you guys. And he's always the weakest link because he's always out of position, always really far from his team. Even in this situation, look how far their team up is, and then look at where this guy is, right? So, like, this guy's always going to be here, and there's always a weakest link. Sometimes it might be the supports. In this situation, she's pushed up with her team, so you can't really go exploit her. But this bitch, this asshole, he's sitting over here, and he's killable for sure. He's easy pickings. So I would like you to just try to think about it a little bit more and be like, who am I killing the most this game, and how can I make that even more, right? How many do we have until a free spot is open? So we, if you don't mind me asking. At least 4 right now. 5 right now. Yeah, we have at least 5 right now. Okay. I like this fight, though. I like this one. Look at your abilities. W, you miss, but... Uh-oh. But you... Listen. You might not win this, but the good habit is here, right? 9 times out of 10, you'll probably win this. It sucks that you don't this time, but this idea, holding your cooldowns, like, it's just a little bit of a panic moment. That just comes with time, you know? You'll get it after you practice it more, right? So it was a really, really good attempt. You still get the kill. Do I mind if I hop in that line? Yeah, I don't mind. No, like, we'll get through as many as that we can. The only difference between Bits and Not is that they'll have priority. They'll be taken before the people that haven't, obviously. And they are guaranteed to get theirs done. It's like the only difference. He's Red Moon Knight. Been holding ult all round. Yep. Yeah, actually, I don't think he's used it but one time. Hey, your owner, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
Stay away from these things when they're levitating. The ult's gone.
Man, this Punisher's lost. Nice! I enjoyed this a lot more, so we'll talk about this play, because I thought this was actually pretty decent. Look at this, though. Like, look at the difference between this one and the others. I know you don't have your LB here, but, like, look how much damage you do even without the dash. Imagine if you just, like, saved it for the start, then he would have never even gotten this far, you know? And then you could have even saved it for the Punisher. You still get the kill regardless because you miss everything, but this is really good. Welcome in, everybody. What a W res. Oh my god. Damn. Best Groot wall I've ever seen. Holy shit. He locked her inside. What an asshole. I actually liked you fighting her there. That's just kind of unfortunate. Obviously fight her there. She's the only one there. What is this support ult? What? Wait, why? What? Wait, hold on. I have to know. What? Why are we shielding up? For this guy? Is this Shroud? What the fuck are we... Why are we shielding up here? Zoning ult? I guess so. But typically you want to put the zoning ult in front of the cart, no? So that way the cart can push. The raccoon was a threat to society. That's weird. I'm looking at this gameplay and I see myself making the exact same mistakes in GM lobbies. I mean, listen, like, I had a guy that was better than me come into my comments earlier, and I took it on the chin, and I was like, you know what, this guy's right, and the things that I did wrong here, for sure. But we grow and we learn. That's what we're here for. I love this. I love this so much. It's a shame that she gets away. But this is kind of one of those situations. I enjoy you trying to use the dash, but Let's like we want to go for like consistency here, right? I'd rather you portal ladder and then dash, right? D, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But overall, not too bad though. She's dead here for sure. There's no way. Good, 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 good.
I fear failure.
So close. This is your big chance.
Okay, it's a big moment for an ult. Ooh, I would ult here, for sure. You know that two of them are low. You see that? This is an ult. There's no sense in holding it right here, right? We just want to steamroll them. Okay, but you get the run. Big, big, big.
Current score
Really good.
is 3-2-3.
Massive even. Good shit.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Definitely a better offense than a defense, for sure. But I find that to be the case in a lot of people. Like, a lot of people have, like, a bit more trouble with defense because it's kind of awkward going in more of the time. Which is kind of funny because flanking is actually easier to do when you're on defense because the team is pushing, so they're going to be a little bit more tunnel vision. So it's going to be a little bit easier for you. Overall, though, I like that round a lot more. That was a lot better.
Just about anything.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
You put the code in the Discord, in the replays channel.
Stay strong.
W revive.
Magik, please. You're helping Apocalypse ascend to godhood. Do you know what comes after?
An age that's rightfully ours? You know the old gods had their turn.
Hey,
and
ego
we
magic
stopped
players who
to
flank me
face
as
the
Loki and then I
culture.
copy them to solo. That's aura.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only 60 seconds left.
You're on my side, or you're next in line.
Come, my minion.
Man, this is torture.
I was in trouble.
I think I was pinging fall back here. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, as for you, like if your team's committing to this, I mean, we said this in the last stream, right? Like, if your entire team is doing a bad play, better for you to be a part of the bad play than sit there and have a chance to get staggered, right? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. I think in a perfect world, the last time you did this, I love this angle because you can take so much space here. If they like walk under you, you can take her up here. You can go all the way down the stairs and you're in a good spot. But overall, I mean, like, again, if they're going to be doing a stupid play, better for you to be a part of it and you all die than you be the odd man out and it can't go well because you're not there. Give every play a chance. Like, if they're not going to listen to reason, might as well fall in line with them.
Patch you up.
Straight to your soul.
Spawn hold checks the other door, though.
Minion.
Huh?
The final 10 seconds.
The keyholes break real nice.
I climbed out of limbo. This is nothing. I got you.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
From limbo.
Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, like right here.
Judd!
We could just like walk this in, right? Because like even if you hit her, like let's think of it like an ability thing. Like you guys are winning comfortably, right? And you guys have a lot of time. So if you guys lose this game, honestly, it's never meant to be, and somebody threw along the way, right? But she never dies here because of her kit. I can almost guarantee like the instant she takes damage. She actually didn't. I would have faded. But you probably, instead of dashing, could have just walked that in and killed her. And then you have an ability to kill this Moon Knight afterward, right?
They made it halfway. Stop them.
I like this. Push up with the ult. Groot somehow dies. Hello? What is this guy? Punisher mains are silly, I'm sorry. Okay.
Go have fun.
Okay, not burning the ability was a good choice. I don't think he was thinking. I don't either.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Good choice to run, I like it. We'd love to see a Punisher turret. Sparta's Punisher main? I guess so. I like this ult. Maybe not the portal, but I like the rest of the ult though.
Us against the world.
Go have fun.
Oh, we let the... Oh, man. Oh, I think you just... Yeah, here, after this portal, drop this demon. This will actually break. Then you're good. You're chilling after that.
Go have fun.
That's a tragedy. Ooh.
I got you.
The game ends, like, right there.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
You don't even think you notice it? Okay, okay, okay. That's fine then. That's like a game time thing. No way. Okay. W. Huge demon. Huge demon. I love this shit.
Balance doesn't win battles.
Another big demon. Rocket dies so the res isn't used. That's good.
I got you. I'll never trust Magneto.
That was good. That was good. I think
Is 3.
the fight that we talked about, like walking it in on the Wanda, I think that's like a big part of what I would change. But otherwise, I kind of like that.
Side you're on.
What's up? What's up, Cillian? Welcome in.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Coco the Rat, thank you so much for the follow. I think there's one more round, is there not? Yeah. Okay. Let's look at how you approach this. Okay. I like this. I would prefer going upstairs, though. I like going upstairs a lot here because it immediately pressures this spot. Or maybe, because even if you don't know she's up there, it's nice to take this area. Remember, we talk about, like, in the videos, like A, B, and C. Taking one of these 3 is a really good idea. So either you need to take up here, or you need to take up here. So your team can have 2 spots, because you really need 2 spaces to advance, right? So I would prefer you to, like, go under. Especially because, like, we know Punisher's up here, right? So even if... I'm glad you missed this dash, because even if you do dash up here, now what? Like, 2 people are looking at you and you don't have a dash, you know?
That turret is dangerous. Hit it. Limbo. Just in time. Thanks.
Can't be trusted with firepower like that, Punisher.
My guard is down. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, so this is like kind of a big part of the reason why we say A, B, and C. Because if you would have taken up here and you would have pushed them off, now they're not getting shot from 3 angles, right? Now this Moon Knight's up here, and now we don't have anything to take, and we've given them this space for something. So we're in kind of a bad spot. Because, like, I'm not going to say this is, like, this failed push is your fault necessarily, but you could have definitely helped alleviate the problem by, like, taking something rather than nothing, you know? It works out because they push too far up a little bit. Do you kill? Yeah, because your healers end up coming in. Wow, okay, I was about to yell. Holy shit, okay. But not a bad, like, I like the original idea, but it felt like you kind of fell off of it after the dash was over. Even if you're not fighting, per se, just having something is better than nothing. Okay. What is this Magneto ult? Okay. I love the ult. Did they calm here that they were doing anything, or did you just like pop? Well, you're behind the cart. Actually, this is a good ult. Never mind. I'm tripping. No, this is a good ult. This is a good ult. You have comms turned off? Good choice.
Halfway there. Keep going.
I actually like that ult. Behind the cart. I was wrong. Good shit.
Only 60 seconds left.
That trio is real?
What am I?
Yeah, this is kind of like the... This is like the biggest thing. I think this is why people say Magik is bad. Not you particularly, obviously, because I know you don't think this character sucks. But, when you engage in this kind of fashion, right? 1, 2, 3, there's a really good chance that she gets out before dying because of the fade. She can reactionarily, like, pop her fade and leave. Rocket is killable. He's probably the target that I would prefer you kill because he's the most valuable of the 3. And then Moon Knight second, Scarlet Witch third. It's good that you kill here, but the Rocket looks over and then he heals him, and so he lives, right? So it's kind of a hard situation to be in. But now, the biggest issue, because we engage like 3 with like cooldowns up, look at our CDs at the bottom right. We have nothing, right? We have a portal to get out, but like if we portal backward, our team is too far to help, other than like Rocket can dash twice and get here. But again, they still have 3 people up, and then we are killable, and the Rocket's now in jeopardy to come save you. And if we portal behind, Scarlet Witch is in our face, and she can kill from here because we don't have the juice to kill her. So we go forward, and now again, Scarlet Witch is in our backline tunneling us because she has aimbot, right? Kind of a hard situation to be in. I would maybe portaling at them, saving the dash for after. Yeah. Because the same thing here, like, let's, like, so a big habit that you use, especially because this works a lot better on console, because a lot of people are, like, less mechanically good, like, at taking these 1v1s, right? If you were to just walk at them and just, like, hold down your primary fire, you know, right trigger, over, like, big hits, right? Your sword does a lot of damage, and this is the Rocket. Either, like, we just do that, and then if we have a chance to kill, then we use an ability, and then we leave. Or we just, like, hit them, and then at worst case scenario, we portal out, and now we have 3 ways of leaving, right? In a situation like this, right? Because your magic sword does a lot more damage than most of your other abilities. Like, you're never going to hit somebody with a demon in here and be for it to be really, really good, right? And, like, you could land a dash, but the only person is this girl. And if it doesn't work out, then we're kind of in a bad spot. And now because we don't have any cooldowns to leave, you know, we end up dying, which is really, really sucky. How many people are in queue? I think it's 6 as of right now, including the newest person. This is a really good game, though. I'm actually, you know, I didn't know you were like that with the Magik, so. Okay, this is kind of a pathing thing. I know we're in OT here, so bear with me, right? This is kind of a pathing thing right here, where we press tab, 5v6, right? They're down a player, they're down Moon. I'm only like that in this game and none else. No, I disagree. You're correct. But let's think of it like a pathing thing. Imagine if we take the left road here. Now we're attacking from A. Well, no, I'm gonna scratch that. I'm gonna take it back. I actually prefer your angle. Can we see? But I would prefer you to help this invisible woman because she ends up dying. Or like turn now, because now he's gonna be inside of your like raccoon's butt. Well, he actually goes forward. Please kill it. Okay, we're chilling. No, I actually like this off spawn. I actually appreciated this a lot more. This was a dub, certified dub. That's what I want you to like do more of this shit, right? Look how much damage you're doing with the sword. Look at this chunk. Like this is so much damage. Fear Magneto, we'll go over again. Boom, big swing, big swing. Through the shield, big swing, big swing. Then we hit, then we kill, right? You saw her dying, didn't even bother because I assumed she would be dead in time. I just got there. Yeah. Maybe pressuring the Thor, like not saving her necessarily. I think I misspoke. More so like floating the idea so that way he doesn't just like turn and kill, your
That's my trick.
rocket right afterward.
Score 5, 2, 4.
Overall, though, I didn't think that was too bad. I thought that was pretty good. I think like the biggest thing is again like I think like a lot of the deaths that you had were mostly because of like overstaying. Because we don't have, like, the abilities and cooldowns to, like, get out of it, you know? So, like, right here, this is a really, really good example of, like, we walk forward, and it's a really winnable situation, but look at how many cooldowns we spend just to get here, right? And now look at where our team is. They can't help us, right? And, like, we shouldn't be, like, there's never a world where we can be expecting our healers to come up here. Definitely need to be more aware of CD management. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like, it's a good thing that we actually pointed this out, because I actually don't think you walking around aimlessly was the biggest, like, issue. I think it's actually the CD management, because, like, and this is a big problem I had up until recently as well, where, like, if you don't have this, then you can just straight up just die, you know? Gotten in the habit of spin dashing to move. I don't often separate them as much as I should. Yeah. Especially because, like, in a lot of these situations, as long as you do every part of the combo, it doesn't matter what order they're in, right? So if you hit first and then you do the portal spin dash, they're still dead, you know? It's still the same amount of damage. Nothing changes other than like the order you did it in, right? But I think that was pretty good. You actually have a lot better time at that, and I think taking space is like a big thing for you as well. Like taking the space on people, but not using our cooldowns to get there is a really, really good alternative. But I think it was a good match.